Hey. Let's chat. It has been a minute since I have dropped some content, so I wanted to come on in the midst of folding up some clothes and watching In the Heat of the Night. So you'll hear that in the background. Just enjoying this beautiful Saturday, cold but beautiful. Hence the fact that I got my hood on in the house. Y'all, I'm always cold. I'm cold 24/7. I was cold before the surgery, before I had the surgery. And if you ever research it, you'll see a lot of people say that it's hard to get warm after the surgery and all that. And listen, like I said, I was cold prior, but that's because I deal with this thing called Raynaud's, to where basically you just have to dress in layers. When everybody else feels good, then I'm typically freezing. When I feel good, I know everybody else is burning up. So I'm that person that is in t-shirts, undershirt, and my shirt all year round. In the wintertime, some fall time, wintertime, like this time of the year. These last few cold days we've had, I'm in 3 t-shirts, a shirt, my outside shirt, and a coat, and at least 2 pair of pants. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Stay warm. You can see my blanket behind me. Keep a blanket somewhere close by. I just listen. I gotta do what I gotta do. But anyway, I got on here to talk about. I got on here to talk about the fact that I'm gonna turn that down, cause then I get distracted. Y'all know I can't stay focused. I get distracted and get to singing In the Heat of the Night theme song. Y'all, I'm showing my age. I grew up on In the Heat of the Night. I love that show, y'all. I do. Most of the time I'm on here, I have on long sleeves. Today, y'all see me in short sleeves, so you can kind of see my arms, how my arms are. Totally not embarrassed by my arms. That's why I'm exercising and working out. You know, we'll shape it up. And get what? Before I lost the weight, I had that I waved at you, and that thing was still going about 20 seconds afterward. It is what it is, baby. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, I've always been a plus size girl. So my weight loss surgery was not about me being skinny. It was about me getting healthy. About me becoming more mobile. It was about me being able to give myself a better quality of life, to spend time with my family, with my children, with my husband, with my mother, with my siblings, with my nieces and nephews, and my new great niece that I have. So I wanted to be able to have the best quality of life that I could while I'm here in this journey called life. And I want to live a long time, y'all. I want to live to be at least 113 years old. So, you know, Lord willing, if I get there, I need to be in some shape to get there. I don't want nobody having to pick me up and take me everywhere I go. You know, just to say that I'm here. Y'all know what I'm saying. But anyway, I came on. What I wanted to come on today for, as you can see, I don't have my bucket of my questions. I'm gonna do that when we get my bucket of questions. I'm gonna jump back in, because you know we had the holiday coming up. We had Thanksgiving last week, so I was really, getting ready for the family, getting ready to. We were doing cooking and stuff, and the way our family does is everybody cooks something and bring it together to the home house. So we were just preparing for that, and so I wasn't focused on trying to be in front of no camera. I was focused on being with my family, because like I've said 1,000 times before, that's the purpose of me having surgery, so that I can love on and enjoy time with my family. And I did just that. During the Thanksgiving holidays, I actually succeeded on my very first hike to a waterfall. So that was fun. That was something that I definitely would not have been able to do prior to surgery, when it was going up that steep hill, you know, being on my the wear and the tear on my knees, you know, having to pull that steepness of that hill, and even coming down, you know, when you're coming back down out of the mountains from a hike, you know, having to maintain your body without going too fast, you know, running it down. It was a journey, and I didn't use any sticks. It was just me and what the Lord gave me. So I was proud about that. Also, this was my very first Thanksgiving post gastric sleeve surgery. So y'all, funny thing is I went, okay, y'all know how the plates, you know, the rectangle plates that have the different compartment sections, and then, you know, the big part for your meat, and then it has the other 4 or 5 sections, 4 I think it is, for you to put your sides and stuff in. So that's the kind of plate we eat out of during Thanksgiving, because it's so many varieties of foods to eat when we all get together. So anyway, so I did my usual. I got my ham. I love ham. So I got my ham, but I did small pieces of ham, little small portions of ham, 2 of those, and then I got a little small chunk of fried turkey. My uncle, I call him my dunkle, my dad uncle. He's really been a very important piece of my life since my father passed. I have 2 uncles that's like that. One on my mom's side and one on my dad's side. That just I'm grateful. In the absence of my father, they have been amazing. But I digress on that particular subject. So I got my 2 pieces of ham, my piece of turkey, small pieces, fried turkey, and so now I go to my vegetables. Okay, I'm a picky eater. I think I've said that before. I don't like everything, but what I like, I like. Okay. I also am not one that eats a lot. Even listen, I was 303 pounds, but I was that person that when we went to the buffet, I mean, I'm a one and done. You basically waste your money. Cause I wasn't that person that can go back and get 3 and 4 plates. And no, it was 1 plate for me, and that was it. It was just, I think my thing of my weight issue was, because my knees were in the predicament they were in, and my reflux was as severe as it was. So, the healthy food that I would try to eat would trigger my reflux. Okay. But then when I wanted to get up and exercise, my knees wouldn't allow me to be mobile like I wanted to be. So what I would eat, I would sit and eat, you know. So my metabolism is not used to me being up moving around, so I'm not burning a whole bunch of calories. So whatever I'm eating, I'm harboring. I think that was the issue with me, which is why I was so big. And then I was eating the wrong thing. I'm a sweet eater. I love sweets. You know, that was just me. Give me the sweets. Give me a soda. Give me a sweet tea. Give me a Dr. Pepper. Give me a Coke. You know, get to me. Yep, bring it on. You know, I also was one of those people that I could eat my food and not drink anything. So I didn't push a whole bunch of water either, you know, to keep me flushed out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm coming from. And if not, then just ask me to elaborate a little bit more on my next video. I don't mind. But I was, though I didn't eat a lot, I was not doing anything the right way either. Okay? So, back to my Thanksgiving plate. So now, that's what I was telling you about. Everything on plate. Ham, turkey. Now it's time for my vegetable. I love green bean casserole. My baby sister puts a hurting on some green bean casserole. Good God Almighty. Contrary to popular belief, yes, black people eat green bean casserole. Oh my God, my sister makes the best green bean casserole. So I had me some green bean casserole, and I'm literally, y'all, I'm taking a spoon, like a tablespoon, and I'm getting a scoop of that, it's like a tablespoon amount of it. So it's nothing big, not a scoop, which is what we were serving, but I'm taking a tablespoon amount of it and putting it on my plate. So I had green bean casserole, I had potato salad, macaroni and cheese, collard green, corn, which is my favorite food. Corn, I love corn. dressing. Can't forget about dressing and some cranberry sauce. And that was my plate. That was it. Now that wasn't all the food. That was just what I liked. Out of all the food that was cooked, those were the things that I liked. And so I sat down and I was like, yeah, I got this. I'm finna do this. Yes, I can handle this, because it looked like, everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Because I got this kid size looking plate in front of me, And so my aunt was like, you gonna be able to eat that? And I was like, I'm gonna eat what I can, because I can't answer it, And she was like, okay. And so I sit down and, of course, we say family grace together, what have you. And I sit next to my mom. She looks at me, I look at her. I was like, I'm going in, So I take a couple bites of my ham and then, chew that, process that. And then I work around to my sides, kind of just trying to get a scoop of everything all in one bite and chew it together, because I know once it gets down now, I'm only about 2 more bites I got available. Needless to say, I think I was able to complete one of the pieces of ham, and maybe 2 around my plate rotations, and that I was done. So what I did is I let my food set for about 45 minutes. Now, one thing I can tell you about this surgery, you might well get used to not eating food warm anymore. You might as well don't get used to not warming stuff up. You can warm it up, but you can't warm this stuff up every time you ready to eat, because your eating has changed so drastically. It's going to take you hours to complete something. If you watched my other videos before, you've heard me say I get a kid's meal. If I get a kid's meal from McDonald's or from Chick-fil-A, and again, I say I'm not one anymore that likes fast food. Like, this surgery has changed my whole taste when it comes to, I don't care for fast food, but if there's nothing else, if I don't have any protein snacks in my bag, or if I left my lunchbox that has my protein bars or my protein chips or my peanut butter crackers in there, then I gotta eat something, because you'll tend to feel very weak. But if I stop by and get me a Chick-fil-A kids meal or a McDonald's chicken nugget kids meal, or Zaxby's kitty finger kids meal, it's gonna take me 3 to 5 hours to eat it, and that don't mean I'm gonna complete the whole thing. That's just after that time, after 3 to 5 hours, I'm just done with it. I'm like, I'm tired of trying it. It is what it is. And I'll take it in sections. I may eat like the fries first to it, which is backwards. You should definitely do your meat first, because that's your protein. But I just, a lot of times I like my fries first, and then I know I'm gonna get my meat in. And the reason why I don't sweat it as bad is because y'all know how I'm always talking about my green cup. My green cup. Let me show you my green cup. Again, y'all know I'm folding up clothes, so you'll see clothes behind me. But I'm always talking about my green cup and how my 40-ounce green cup, and how my cup has a protein 2.0 water in it, and then the other part of it is just water and ice, and I mix them together. So that protein 2.0 water has 20 grams of protein in it. So whereas I may go straight to my fries or to the apples that come with it or whatever, I'm still getting protein when I drink something, because my cup has protein in it. I try to make sure everything that I do is counting me some proteins. That's the key to keeping the weight coming down. That's the key to keeping my hair from falling out. Y'all, I love my hair. I don't want my hair falling out. Sweet Jesus, no. Those kind of things are the key. That's the key to me not having like dizzy, fainting spells. You let this stuff your numbers get too low, because you can't just go and eat and catch it up. So once you get behind the curve, you really gotta do something to maintain. vitamins are very, very important. You got to take vitamins. I take vitamins every day. Now, I had gotten slack on my vitamins, to the point to where I actually thought I was going to have to go to one of the rehydration stations, like one of the places to where you can go get some IV to get yourself hydrated, because you can easily get dehydrated after this, because you have a limited pouch. Your stomach is limited to what you can put in it, so it's no longer, oh man, I'm so hungry, let me just go get me a Big Mac meal and supersize it and I can get in it. No, y'all ought to see me with a hamburger. It's so funny. A hamburger to me now is a topless, like taking the top bun off, peeling the bottom bun off. It's just basically the condiments and the meat. And I probably get 2 to 4 bites out of that. It's just, it's life. And I'm loving it. I enjoy it. I do. I listen to my body. When it tells me I've had enough, I listen. But back to my Thanksgiving. So I worked that plate, and I meant to record, but I was so busy enjoying the family. Like, y'all, I kid you not, I cannot emphasize enough, this surgery was for me to be able to enjoy my family. And that's, like, I normally am the person that whips out the phone, taking pictures, taking videos, because I was always sitting and I was available to see those memories, to catch those memories. Honey, now since I done got to here little stomach with my big bag, I am a part of the memories. I'm out there getting it in. I'm with them, you know. We get up and we do karaoke type stuff. We get up and we do Dance Central. We're gonna get up and we're gonna listen. We get down. We do games, family games. Listen, we have a good time. I got some content that's gonna get ready to come up soon. Cause every year we do an Advent countdown. We do a Christ-centered Advent countdown. So we put the Christ in Christmas. And we remind our children, our young people, what Christmas is about. It's about the birth. It's about family. It's about love. It's not about what's coming under this tree. It's not about the gifts and or tangible things that I gotta spend money to get. It's about those things that money can't buy. It's about the gift of all gifts. It's about the greatest gift of all time. That's what we do. So I'm gonna drop some content on that. I'm gonna set up the camera and do some recording on the different days that we get together and do our Advent countdown. And so this year is the first time, because a lot of my family and I were educators, so we normally do it once we're out of school. But this year, we're actually, today, the December the 7th is the first day of the Advent countdown. And we're going to run it for 18 days. So I'm excited about that. That was a challenge of creating 18 days worth of things to do, with us still being able to go to work. And but I'm excited. I hope everybody enjoy it. It's something that I always, since I've been doing it, I asked the Lord to lead me on it and what he would have for me to do with the family, just for the family to enjoy. And each year the family's like, ooh, we ready for the countdown. So I'm excited. I'm excited because they're excited. Anytime, listen, I love to love. Those of you all that know me for real in real life know that I love to love. Like, now don't get me wrong. You cross me, and it's not a pretty sight, but, and I ain't gonna, and I'm that person that I ain't gonna bother you. You know, I don't believe in bother. I wasn't raised like that. I ain't gonna bother nobody now. I ain't gonna do that. No, the key to life is love. I'm gonna love you from day one. From the time I meet people, I love you. But when you show me the content of your character, then I can show you that I can get down in any environment just with one you want to be in. You know, it's just that simple. But So yeah, I love to see my family excited about the Advent, and we ready for that. So back to the original topic, which was Thanksgiving. Bottom line, y'all, it took me 4 hours going back and forth to that plate, back and forth, back and forth. I think we started eating about 5. I finally threw it away about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I still had not cleared the whole plate. Y'all, I did not get a picture of that plate so you can see what it looked like when I started and what it looked like when I ended. But what I can tell you is I enjoyed every bit of my food. I did. I still enjoy my food. Anytime I eat, y'all, I enjoy my food because it's this surgery to me did not change my love for food. What it changed is my disposition with food. What it did is this surgery helped me do what I couldn't do, which was get the weight off so that I could become more mobile, so I can get up and move around and do what I need to do. To spend time with my family and to do things with my family. So yeah. So that was my Thanksgiving. There I go. I done ran my mouth again for another 20-something minutes. I just love getting over here and talking to y'all because it's cool like that. I just like to share. There are so many people that are interested in how this process works. There are a lot of people who've done it and don't want to talk about it. And get what? I don't knock you, baby. You but I'm one of those people that there's nothing that I've done in life that I'm embarrassed to share with somebody. Because if God gave me the ability to still breathe after doing it, then that means that I'm supposed to share that story with somebody. I share my story so that he can get the glory about it all. So even with this surgery, this is his glory because it shows people that he gave me a second chance at a better style of life. So anyway, I ain't gonna get to preaching on you. I preached last Sunday. So I ain't gonna get to preaching on y'all today. But I thank y'all. Stay tuned. Like I said, I am definitely gonna drop some Advent calendar content. I'm gonna go back to my questions to answer some questions. My silly children, they'll all be home sometime soon, so you'll get to see them. I'm sure they'll definitely give us some more coming to a store near you. If you hadn't seen how my kids cut up in a store, y'all, and I can't make this up. They don't do that just because I'm recording. They start and then I find the phone and start recording. So y'all be to miss a glimpse of whatever they be did before I get that phone out and hit that record button. Because they are comical. They are so funny. And I love it. I love that they're enjoying life. I love that they're loving life because that's what we're supposed to do. If we got another day above this ground, then we should be enjoying it, smiling, loving on one another. So with that being said, I love each and every one of you. If you ever have any questions, something you want to ask me, send me a private message. If you know me personally, you probably got my number. Text me. It's fine. Call me. FaceTime me. DM me. If not, just some kind of way on one of the platforms, send me a message and I definitely reply back. So you guys have a safe and fun, family-filled holiday. Remember, what is the true reason for every season that we have in this life? Be blessed.